Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. He's got away, shapes to shoot! Van Dijk can get it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Rafael Leao. Pelé. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cantona. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a pretty loose pass. Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here, and that could well leave a mark. Cantona was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's in a great position here. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. O'Shea. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cantona aims beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's come to nothing. Pelé could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? No way he was going to let him past. And that has put paid to that. Oh, super! Bellingham! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. And it's Vitinha. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's in on goal. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold. Played back into the centre. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Corner number 2 then. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. England still without a single shot on target. That's beautifully weighted. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kukçu. Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looks a good ball through. Oh, he's real chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That's an imaginative pass.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
This looks promising. He's away. It's Greenwood! A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. England leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good take in a good area. Cantona!
1 minute added time.
Great ball, and he's in here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
England really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
England go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway.
England definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Kukçu was in no mood for any of that. O'Shea. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko driving forwards. Bale. England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Chance here to counter, and he's managed to get free. Shevchenko.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rijkaard. And that's another good win of the ball. O'Shea. Cantona being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's O'Shea. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Kukçu. And here's Kaka. Knocks it out wide. England still have the cards to affect this game. He's got away. Delivers the ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Chooses to go back. Bale in the hunt and looking threatening. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. Vitinha. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And he's on his way! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Bale. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Might be danger here. Now this could be a chance. He's got full. Off the post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. England still ahead by the game's only goal. That has been slung wide. And here's the chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. It's a promising position. England close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cleared without complication. That's that, the end. England have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
England
energy.
against
This certainly
Milan.
matters. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still...
He gets big! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ambitious ball here. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shevchenko!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ernest tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Knocks it into space.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Backward it goes. England are looking to go forward now. Probing pass. He's had it taken off him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a quick one. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. O'Shea. Pirlo. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu. To Messi. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. Clipped into space. And it's played in. He rises! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan now... And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm has it in a wide position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And again! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get it clear again.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. England with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Now it's Pirlo, and he's whipped it across. Oh, they could be caught out here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's forced to go back. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Greenwood. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Greenwood receives it in a good position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Thuram cuts out the pass. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe! That's tidy. And he's had it nicked away. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! Shot could be a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
So, third corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from...
Bullish header! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they can counter here. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he get it through? Oh, well played.
2 added minutes.
And he's
has
cleared
been
it out of
indicated.
harm's way. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. And Messi! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
England really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
England are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution for England, number 19, Mason Greenwood.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field is
A solitary
number
goal.
9,
That has been the
De Jong.
crucial difference.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Pirlo. Lahm calmly anticipates. Messi. Beckham. Played in deep.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good read, needed to be.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham, cross into the... He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Beckham. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
The attendance for this match
Your
was
impression so far, Jim?
96,026.
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for England, number 7, Cantona.
Best,
Number 21,
best,
Kupchu. Number
best.
8,
Messi.
Pirlo. Coming on
He's
the
come
field,
through and he's had a quick look
number
inside.
11,
He's gone down,
Shevchenko.
but the referee just
Number
tells him to get back up
41,
again.
Rice.
Rice
Number
clears.
14, Xabi Alonso. Substitution.
Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chance for a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Deep cross. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. "75 minutes played. Threads one in. Alisson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And it's Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into the middle. Oh, and he shoots! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ibrahimovic has cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job.
And a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! He's a sharp little ball here.
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get rid. We are into stoppage time. Rice. And it's O'Shea. Now it's Kaka. Ambitious ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saka in towards the back stick. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the run. Now that's a fine challenge. Gets good distance on it. Pele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. Messi's cross. Corner then. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo with the short one. Now the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's Palmer. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And back to the keeper they go. He's had it taken off him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Palmer, he's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to go deep. Played in deep. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting. Saka! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Brilliant from Cantona!
Bé chủ động sút đấy.
A finish right from the top draw! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
England go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
His chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. Van Dijk. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dembele. Kukçu. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, chance for a shot! And yes, it's there!
Sơ sẩy à?
And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cantona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had...
Great chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's managed to get rid. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
England are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Dembele. Messi. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played into space. Nicely worked. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And smartly reclaimed. It's a really well-measured ball. Threads one in. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Zanetti gets it away.
Substitution for England, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field
Saliba
is
shifted
number
it to the
9,
flank.
Cocoon. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw-in. Calafiori. Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Flings in across.
The attendance
Probing pass.
was 96,800.
Played into space out wide. Saliba makes the interception. And that's definitely not his best. England still have the cards to affect this game. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. He's through, it's one-on-one. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Tremendous from Pirlo! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So now the difference is 3. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kaka looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Cantona. Tries from a long way out. Rijkaard. Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Quality ball. Can he spark a counter here? And it's made its way to him.
Might want to be careful there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Dembele. He has found and a chance! Oh, it's hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing nice and neat. Takes a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! So is this the start of a comeback? Pirlo. And it's Kaka. Ball played for Kukçu. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a cute ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Substitution for England, number 7, Cantona.
Mohamed Salah.
Number 11, Shevchenko. Coming on the field.
And here's Dembele.
Number 13,
Pele.
Mohamed
He's
Salah.
found a way through.
Number 18,
Roberto
Elijah
Carlos. The crossing. It's
Substitution
a
taking
mighty
place.
effort. He will be livid with himself. Pele. Yamal. Get a throw in.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Calafiori. Time added on 4 minutes. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Pirlo. And it's Salah. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against England.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for the run. Now it's Kukçu. Kaká gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous. That'll be a corner. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Adriano. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Out of play for a goal kick. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rijkaard. And Matthäus. And back it goes. Check.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Matthäus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great vision. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Zanetti. And it's Ferri. Threads one in. Best. Matthäus. Now he's got space here. Alisson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Kaka. Driving forward. Best. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Kaka. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ronaldinho gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Oh, Manchester United! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's being shifted off it. Van Nistelrooy.
There will be 1 minute at a
Pirlo
time.
receives it in a wide position. Adriano might just make this. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. England different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. It's run loose here. It'll pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Now there's a... and he shoots! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill...
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Cantona.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nice-looking ball. Zanetti makes the interception.
For this match was 71,649.
Mateus. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Ronaldinho! Oh, crossbar! Pirlo gets rid without sophistication. Mateus. He's found a way through. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Best! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And that should get the job done. Big chance! That's a decent clearance. England have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well...
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Eto'o! was probably asking just too much.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a delicate pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Stood up well to him there. Cantona. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Dijk. But it's Thuram. Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. What a delightful ball. He's had it taken off him. Long ball looking to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. He's found some space. Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. Kaká.
England really have been second best here.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And here's Eto'o. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. And the shot! They've scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
4 added minutes has
Manchester
been indicated.
United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's been slipped through. Czech claims comfortably. Seedorf. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
You